I'm going to show you how to install upper and lower ball joints on a Dana 44 knuckle. I'd looked for a bunch of this stuff online myself and couldn't find anything, so figured I'd put it out there for everyone to benefit from. So first of all, start off, put a little bit of grease inside the races here that they install into. Just makes things go in a little bit smoother and easier. You take your new ball joint. This is the upper. You want to start with the upper. You can't get the C-clamp in correctly if you don't start with the upper. So start by taking off the dust boot. That's the grease, holds all the grease in. Set it on top. Make sure it's sitting flush. Take your C-clamp and your adapter for the clamp, for the press. Put it on top as here. You're going to run the clamp through the bottom. Stick in the other adapter. They're pretty self-explanatory when you see them inside of the package if you go and you rent them. And tighten it up. And go ahead and just start tightening it down. And you'll see that the joint will just press right down. Shouldn't take too much, especially if you put a little bit of grease on there. Now you want to get it tight. You can see on the top here when you're doing it, when it's seated, you want to get it down as far as possible because you have to put your C-clamp back on. So here's that. You can only get it down so far too, because what I've noticed with all of these kits that you go to rent, they won't install the other way. So what I've done is I go as far as I can with that setup. I'll pull it off. So as you notice, I've got the large hole fitting for the press on the top, with the actual screw coming out the bottom, the small one in the bottom, and this is basically just to get this top joint to seat completely. So just come under here and it'll be just give it a few turns. Like I said before, it moves pretty easy at this point. So it should take a few more turns. You don't want to get too rough with this thing, but you do want to get it seated down all the way. You can't get the snap ring in. So that should do it. Just remove that C-clamp out of there. Take the top off. As you can see, you get a little bit of grease on the top of that. It's really not an issue. You're going to fill these up with synthetic grease when you're done and get them nice and full. So don't forget to put the rubber cap back on. And underneath here, you'll see that's where the snap ring goes. I'm not going to waste time working on the snap ring on this one. So let's get to the bottom one. That'll be part 2.